years ago. Now, to say that I was doing the business 6 years ago, oh, I don't think so. But I played at it probably for the first 3.5 years. However, there's 2 different events that really changed me. And guess what? When you change, your business changed. The first event was I went to Copenhagen. So I got to meet the beautiful Susie and Amanda and Guy and made friendships with a lot of different people. And Copenhagen, for me, got my belief that this company really works. This is solid. But also it got my belief that I could do the business. Because all of a sudden I was seeing all these people up on the stage, and some of them I could relate to. But there was one gentleman, and I don't know if you remember him, but he was a farmer. And he built his business on a tractor while he was working. And I thought, if he could do that, I could do it. However, I wasn't following any kind of system. I had no goals, I had no structure. I was just going to double diamond. Okay? And the second big change is when the beautiful Elfa and Christian came to the UK. And Christian gave us daily goals. And I'll never forget this. He says to me, Cathy, you have to speak to 3 people a day. And I remember phoning up, I think it was yourself, Susan, from me. Christian's asked us to speak to 3 people a day. Oh, she went, no. 3 people a day? Can you believe it? What were we doing beforehand? It's just ridiculous. So I then really embraced this huge manual that is really difficult, a whole 26 pages. And they've asked me today to talk about being core, because these 7 core habits will help you drive your business. So I want you to interact with me, okay? So if you've got your own silver booklet in the bag, bring it out. If you haven't, get a piece of paper and a pen. Okay, I want everybody to do it, because this will help you. And if you've not got your own silver booklet, write down number 1 to number 7. Well done. And if you've got your silver booklet, go to page 20. And before I start, this is a little exercise to help you, because as Daniel highlighted, nobody makes us successful except for ourselves. We have to take full responsibility for our success. So although I personally have got the most amazing uplines, they can only guide me. I have to do it. So I'm going to go through these 7 core habits, and I'm going to ask you to grade yourself and be honest. Don't make excuses. You can be honest with yourself. You're going to grade yourself from 1 to 10. 1 being quite poor and 10 being really high, because this will help you to identify where you're going. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is, are you doing 15 presentations a month? Are you monitoring it? You write down, if you're doing 15, that's just minimum, as Bridget highlighted. So you want to be giving yourself about a 7. Okay, so everybody grade themselves, and you're going to always be working to 10. The next one is, are you a 100% product user? So are you using the toothpaste? Are you using the shampoo? Are you using the lipstick? And this includes the guys, Rick, you know what I mean? The lipstick's out there for all. You want to make sure you're using all the products. You don't have to know the whole ingredients in the products. If you want to know that knowledge, then it's all there for you. But you have to know how to use the products and how they make you feel, because that's what this business is about, is talking from the heart. So grade yourself and be honest. If you walk into your house, are you using all the products? Eventually you'll get your partners and you'll get your children onto it, but at the moment it's about you. Are you doing 200 PV, which is your personal volume, on your ADR? So every month you're having 200 plus points you're using up. Now this is a core part of your business. So grade yourself. Are you doing that? Be honest. The next one, 300 GSV, which is your group sales volume.
3,000.
Did I say 2,000?
300.
Oh, thank you. A bit nervous. 3,000, your group sales volume. Now, for all of us, we've heard that the scanners up at the back. We've heard so much talk about the R Square. It's one of my favourite products. And just to help you understand, you want to be doing this 3,000 by the 15th of the month. So you're building your business, you're looking for business partners. But if they don't want to do the business, introduce them to a product. One of the easiest things is people are tired of feeling tired, so get them into the R-square. You've got 100 points for that, so that means you're looking for 30 people. If you use the Raisin scanner to build your business, you're looking for 42 people on the Life Hack and Ego Oil. If you're looking for people who are really serious about their health, then you're only looking for 20 people to go in the combination products. So when you break it down, it doesn't seem so hard, does it? And then you can really focus the rest of the month on your business. Number 5 to me should be number 1, because I just personally feel very strong you have to feed the mind. And I know people are going to be talking about this later, and I know a few of the leaders have already spoke about it. You need to have your mind set up there high. So when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you're saying to yourself? You're going, oh, feed your mind. You should be waking up and you should be saying positive things before you go to your bed. Are you watching the news before your bed with all that sadness? Or are you filling your mind with reading a good book or listening to an audio tape? Or get into your Ruby journal, and you should be doing your mission statement every morning and every evening, so that you're feeding that mind all the time with good positive energy. Because guess what? You attract what you're sending out. You'll hear that over and over again. Very passionate about it. Number 6, are you going to all the meetings? I'm going to talk about that in a wee bit more detail, but I want you still grading yourself. I hope everybody's still doing that. Yeah. Number 7, are you a team player? Now, Susan went into this in a lot of detail. Are you a team player? Because I think it was Malcolm, I don't know where you are, Malcolm, but he said, yesterday morning was like walking into a family wedding, except for you just like everybody. And I just thought, that was great. What a brilliant way to explain it. Everybody's so nice. This is just a great group of people. So are you working with these people? Are you doing those habits? So I hope you've all graded yourself there. Okay? I'm just going to do the next slide. And I'm going back to number 6, because you're going to have to ask yourself, are you attending all your meetings? And as Susie said, if you've not got them, create one. That's what the leaders do. If you're a leader and you're in a local area and there's nothing happening, you start it up yourself. That's what we do. That's leadership for you. Are you going to the monthly Fast Start trainings? Again, be honest. Are you attending? Are you making excuses for yourself? Are you going to Barcelona? Are you going to Success Summits? Yes. This is where you get your belief in yourself, the company, and you interact, and you can all help on it. I've got great friends in this room that are cross lines, but they would help my business the same as I would help. And that's all about teamwork. But you're going to be asking yourself, how many people are you taking to these events? Because everybody should give themselves a wee clap in the hand or a wee clap in the back for coming here today. But how many of you are sitting there going, I really wish I had such and such with me, I had such and such with me. I wish I'd just been a little bit more assertive in getting these people here. Would you all agree? Yes. Yeah, so give yourself a goal. How many people are you taking to Barcelona? Are you going to get the extra training with 5 people, 10 people, or 25 plus? Yep, you really want to drive forward. Now, I'm really privileged because I'm going to ask some really top leaders to come up and share their experiences with the importance of being core and with the importance of being going to these events. But before I ask them to come up, I want you all to look at what you've just scored yourself. It does not matter where you start, it's where you're going. Because you can quickly see, I don't do any personal development. I'm going to do 3 meetings. I won. And you can quickly go, I'm weak in that area. Because these 7 core habits are designed for people who have got what we want. So why would we not do what they do? Does it make sense? So can I ask the beautiful Bridget, gorgeous Carrie-Ann, Shirley, and JD, Jimmy, and Gabriella to come up, please. So we're going to hear from these experts on what they're doing to help their business. So could you please start off, Gabrielle?
Hi, I'm
No. Is that one working, Karen? Okay, now.
Hi, I'm Gabriella. My background is holistic therapy. Well, I talk about events. No matter at what level you are at, whether you are starting or whether you have been in a business a long time, the amount of clarity you get at an event is unbelievable. The knowledge, the wisdom and the experience these team leaders are sharing, my trust was built upon that and my belief in the company. But what I love most about it is the stories. The stories these leaders are telling. I use that to build my business, and this business is all about stories. And I am so excited to take my incredible team to Barcelona. Here he comes.
Thanks so much. I'm JD, and I just cannot stress the importance and the value of events enough. And if you just look back at what we've learned this morning and what we learned yesterday, who felt like they've had a major breakthrough in their business, who feels like they've had a major insight, or that they're really happy that they came to this event? Yeah. Right, and who, out of everybody who just raised their hands, who of you wish that you had more people with you here today? I know I certainly do. And that is the one thing that I can say, is make that commitment to go to Barcelona. Make that commitment now. Because when you can say to your people, I'm going to Barcelona, are you coming with me? It has so much more power than if you say, oh, well, if you want to go, I'll go with you. Make the commitment first, be a leader, and then take people with you. The only thing that you will regret is the number of people that you take with you. Do not make the same mistake that you made for this event and regret not having more people there. Thank you very much.
I kind of left my voice in the bar last night, guys. I do apologise. Sorry, it's not professional, is it? Events. I actually was born in Budapest. Now, I didn't really tell my story yesterday. I haven't got to do now, Catherine, don't worry. But I started this business with nothing. Like, when I say I had nothing, I couldn't even afford to feed my children. So when you see Nourish Your Children up there, I think I was fighting bills around a few years ago in England. It's been really hard, okay? Now, when in the beginning, you kind of feel like you're being badgered to go to these events. You're thinking, for goodness sake, I've just done this, I've just bought this, and I've got to pay to go here. I have no money. But they said to me, come to Barcelona, to Budapest. I've not really started my business yet. And I thought, you know what if I don't go, and what if this is the thing that's really going to change my life? So I went along to Budapest. I tried to go to Budapest. I set off. We were travelling down from Leeds to the airport in London. Got to the airport, and with all my team at the time, quite a lot of us going. And then someone said, would it be funny if one of us forgot our passports? I said, guys, check your bags, being a leader. Check your bags, guys, check your bags. I checked my bag, my passport was not there, right? The panic. I just cried, I didn't know what to do. I just said, you guys go, I'll meet you there. They went. I'm in the airport thinking, what am I going to do? So I meet my friend, she was a bit fragile at the time. We drove back up to Leeds, I was freeing my husband. I've lost my passport, you've got to find it for me. He rung every service station on our route from Leeds and found it in a car park in Doncaster. Right, so we drove back up to Doncaster. My friend was having panic attacks in the car because she'd driven all the way from Leeds down to London. We had to go from London back up, and I said, right, we need to set off back down. She went, I am not driving back to London. I said, I've got to go to Budapest. This is going to change my life. I've got to go. I had no money. I had to rebook my flights. I borrowed a lot of money to do it. And I tell you what, I got to Budapest at midnight that night. We drove back down. There were no excuses. I'll tell you something, even now I still make a lot of excuses in this business, but it stops today. And I've got a team member with me today, and I'll tell you something, she cried this morning because she said, everything you said to me, Carrie-Anne, has finally hit me and changed my family's life. That's what we're doing. So come to events.
in core, didn't we?
You could speak about core audit.
So I'm just very quickly in a minute or two, just weaving the two things. First of all, leaders are born at events, of course. We all know that. It sounds a bit like a coin phrase, a bit well-oiled, but it's true. That's the reason it's a classic, is because it's true. I made my decision to go pro, as Dan was talking about, take responsibility for myself, which is something I'd pretty much never done in my whole life. I've come from a very privileged background, and there's always other people to feed my bank account, so for the first time ever I had to take responsibility to do it myself. And I was in a room in January 2011. I had just signed up with the company, and there were 850 French people in the room. The big defining moment was that they were all cheerful. French people, all cheerful, contradiction in terms? Okay. So I reckon there must be something on this. I guessed it wasn't drugs, so it had to be something else. And that's what really sparked my intelligence. And, you know, over the course of that weekend, during really the most difficult time of my life, I think I spent the whole weekend either feeling quite, you know, determined or either in tears. I made a decision that I would take this business professionally and take it to the top. So events really, really, really important. However, you're going to come away from this weekend. I've heard Nicholas Osterberg say it a couple of times. You're going to be fully pumped up. You're going to be really full of good intentions, yeah? And you're going to get out there tomorrow and start making those calls. And by Wednesday, when you've had a few no's, all right, all the energy and all the good stuff that you've heard this weekend will start to dwindle a little bit. So how are you going to maintain that momentum? It's by being core. And I would say that there should be a number 8 now, and that is determining the success of the new leaders that are emerging in the South Coast, and that's accountability. Daily accountability, using what Darren Hardy calls a rhythm register. Setting targets, daily, weekly, monthly, and being accountable to yourself and to your new skin buddy. And it might be your upline, it might be a sideline. I recommend it be an upline or an upline. Be accountable every day so that those daily actions correspond to the actions you need to get to your weekly, monthly, 3-monthly, and most importantly, your goals for January 2015. Because we've got 11 months to turn our lives around if we are accountable on a daily basis. 2 meetings a day, 3 new contacts a day, or over a weekly period, be accountable, send those daily emails every day. It is life-changing. So I really encourage you to do that. You know, we're all working down the South Coast with a compound effect, and it is absolutely critical. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Shirley.
Over time, so we can just...
Thank you. I'm going to be brief. I'm Shirley, and my background actually is from the corporate world. I can tell you right now, I've been to more events with the corporate world than I've had hot dinners. And believe you me, they're not as much exciting as these events. And you only have to be at this event this weekend to realise how important it is to be here. I've, over the weekend, spoken to a few people, not a lot, but a few people, and over the weekend I've met 3 brand new people who have decided to join our business this weekend. This event did it. It was amazing, and I agree with Karianne that Budapest was fantastic. And if you ever think you haven't got time to go to these events, think again. There's one thing that will happen, you'll regret it. As everybody else comes home and tells you how fantastic a time they had. It was great for building your team, bonding with your team, great information and having fun. Go to events, they're fantastic.
Hello everyone, my name is Jimmy Wong, and I'm from the nursing profession actually. Importance about events. First is, I think, when you go to events, okay, it's about stories. And because we're from different backgrounds, okay, so you just experience or you listen to stories that could, change people, when you hear these stories. And basically, the bigger the event, the higher the energy. Do you think the energy here is high? Yeah? You feel inspired? Well, in Barcelona, it's going to be quadruple. Yeah? So, go for it, guys.